Richie Rich, coming in with some dudes gameplay for you. Ended up being a nice little game here. Ended up grabbing 12 kills in the win. Had a little bit of fun. These guys ran off a dart. Kind of had a feeling what they were going to do. And then sure enough, he's going to pop right through this door here in a second. You know, duos sometimes here lately, it's been hard to predict what people are going to do. But tonight, it was a little bit better than what it's been. And of course, this guy didn't go for the res. Obviously, I could hear him shoot. Kind of knew right where he was. He was thinking I was going to come through that doorway. Which, I know better than doing that, so. Keep moving around here. I ended up deciding I want to push down here too because I had heard some shots. So, knocked that guy out real quick. I was kind of thinking that there was one team left, but there wasn't. There was a 1-on-1. So when I get over here, I could hear the other guy in the house. So I knew he was here, and he just kind of quit moving. So it was kind of fun going around looking for him. I mean, it could have easily ended bad if he had a tomahawk or something, and he could end up killing me. But you know, it kind of made it a little bit fun trying to find him. It gets a little interesting here. Usually they'll kind of hide behind the bar stool down here, but that wasn't the case on this one.
Where the fuck is he? Bro, I know I heard one in here.
And I know, I'm kind of feeling like I was tripping out in game a little bit.
Something. It could be.
So we start looking. So sure enough, come in here. There's a bag laying there. It's like, okay, yeah, I feel like he's around here. Yep, there he is. Pop. He didn't hit me once. Played out in my favor. So moving on, these guys, they probably should have pushed when they knocked me, because my teammate was actually out in front going to push them, which may have not been the best thing with the way the zone was. So, ended up just trying to get up here and take them out before we had to push all the way across. Circle was extremely long on this side where we were at. It was just running, barely staying ahead of it. I think this was like the
right side.
Third to last collapse or something. Oh. 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 Not too bad. Come over here. This guy had a sparrow. That is not a fun toy to play with right there. So this guy, he had to feel a little bit disappointed after that, considering I was down to 14. I had a couple of those games tonight to where I'll drop somebody to 14 and I couldn't get the finish. But this game was actually a pretty decent one, and he was looking for me. And teammate had him weak, so it didn't take too much to rip him off. And then kind of took a second before I seen him.
Don't push too far.
And then able to get a nice little knock there. And then this guy, you know, they love to shoot in the back, so that's always the best. So ended up being the solo down here. We kind of didn't mess around with him a whole lot. I was pretty confident people were going to come out of this house the way that the count was. Well, I had turned my back to look uphill again, and before you know it, guess what? Here they come, right on the tree. So, was actually hit really good shots there. Able to knock the first guy. Jump back down here, help give him a hand, but he'd already basically had that taken care of. So then I ended up dropping Paladin, you know, in the final circle instead of toying around. Really wanted to grab the dub on this, so. They ended up fighting on the other side of the circle. It was us versus another team. We're going to end up taking care of this here real quick. Probably I shouldn't have really missed with the nade. But I was able to hit good shots. Got him knocked. Missed out a trauma kit. This guy, I don't know what he was really considering. Trying to grapple across, but
that's a fucking 10 or 11 kill dub.
I was thinking I was like 10 or 11 at the end of that, but it actually ended up being 12. Pretty solid duos game, considering the way that duos has been here lately. It's just, like I said, it just really has not been very predictable about what people were going to do. This one was a little bit better tonight, so hopefully that trend will continue. Hope you guys enjoyed watching that. Hopefully was able to teach a little something too.